What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the Brandon Brews channel. Today is Monday. We are starting the week. We came back from home time. Home time was good. I got some rest, a little bit of rest, but we are out here back on the road trucking, and we are in this winter weather. Today's supposed to be some snow and like some freezing rain, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Right now, we are waiting for a door. I got here at 7 on the dot. We were due to be here at 7. We are in Rensselaer, Indiana, and we're gonna be going to Pioneer, Ohio. That's gonna be an interesting drive. I did look at the weather yesterday, and it was decent in Ohio, but today, trying to get out of Indiana is probably gonna be tough. I'm gonna let you see what the road conditions look like in this lot right now. So this is what it's looking like. When I was driving, we were hitting it, we were going, and then as you see, the rain that was raining started turning into ice. So we had to slow it up. But like I said, I was on time. Me slowing it down probably I would have got here like 5-7 minutes earlier than 7. But I don't think this place starts shipping until 7. So we are good and on time. So for now, we are going to Jax. Come here. Come here, Jax. Say hey. Say hey to the people. Come here. Jump up. Say hey, Jax. He got a little sweater, y'all. His granny bought him. She always buying him clothes. She don't buy me clothes no more. What's up with that? But I'm gonna take y'all along the route, or along the journey, and that's it. And I pray and hope that you guys are doing well. It is a new week. All right, so let's talk about driving in the winter, driving in the snow rather. It hasn't been that hard for me to drive in the snow, in the winter weather. I think it's because I'm born in the Midwest, born in this area, and it's just not hard at all. You just do the same things you would do in a car. You're just being a bit more careful and checking mirrors, taking time to turn, and knowing that. So the biggest thing in a semi that I noticed I had to get used to is you very quickly remember that it just feels like it's a rear wheel drive vehicle. Like some of the V8 cars, they have all the power in the back. That's basically what this does. All the power is behind you. It's on your drives. So your front tires, man, sometimes they feel so light. And I had my first experience of a little slide. It wasn't even nothing. But I slid a little. I was going only 3 miles per hour. I was at a gas station, fueling up, about to fuel up. And so, when you're going into one of the fuel lines, you kind of serpentine yourself to get that trailer going, to get it straight. So when I turned, my steers was like, let's go. And it just started, it went a little too much for what I was trying to do. I was like, oh, this is sliding. So this is a little slip. Okay. And I've experienced like the slip of the drives, but the slip of the drives are different, I guess, because it's heavier and you got all those tires back there. But because actually you experience I'm not going to say sliding, but you experience the drive spinning most of the time when you get off the trailer. When you're dropping the trailer. Our trucks don't have the airbag drop button option, so you have to allow the truck to like automatically do that itself. So when you get from under a trailer, the tractor is still thinking it's at that height. And so sometimes the tires are up a little. And then the airbags have to go down, and that's when the tires go down to the ground. So you experience that. And basically, it's the same thing like when you don't have traction back there. you can kind of see. I think the biggest thing that I could, like, if somebody was asking, hey, what should I do? Watch your tires. That's the biggest thing you can do in the winter, is watch your tires. Make sure your trailer tires back there are not locked up and frozen. When you get a trailer, check them. Like, turn that trailer to the left and then turn it to the right. That's what I do, so I can make sure that all my tires are turning. And make sure your tractor stuff can freeze up too. Make sure those are turning, and make sure, like, I keep my mirrors. My mirrors are kind of like low in the middle. They're not all the way high. And of course, I can see the other lane. Both of them, I can see the other lane because that's what I want to be able to do. But I'm able to see I'm able to see my drives, and I can see my tandems. That's how I have my mirror set up. Even my fender mirrors, pretty much the same way. But I can still see that whole lane over there. And like when I'm doing my right turns, I can see my tandems. Even when I'm doing a left turn, I can actually see my tandems. All right, y'all, we are docked. As soon as I docked, they gave me a red light. So it's not going to be that long. We've been waiting about 44 minutes, and we'll probably get out of here in the next 20 minutes because I remember coming here. They don't play. Yeah, they're loading me now. I just felt it. So good. And the weather, what this little mix was doing, it was like a little rain mixed with sleet, with snow. It looks like it's done, and I just needed to be done so I can get up out of here. The route we're taking is Indiana. We're going back on 65, and we're going 80. So I just need that to work because I don't want to have to work that hard, y'all. But that is trucker's life. So let me go feed Jax, get something in my body, and eat before they're done.
0.3 miles ahead, take ramp I-65 north. Ramp I-65 north.
All right, y'all, we are at our cons, and this weather is crazy. I was slipping and sliding, backing up, and it's been an interesting day. So I'm tired. I'm getting to be tired. I have a relay to pick up from another driver, so we're gonna go do that after this, and then take that to be delivered. So I think that's like 100 miles. That's not bad. I can knock that out. But yeah. What's up, y'all? Today is Tuesday. I am in Toledo, Ohio. We are picking up a load. I'm gonna show you where we're at. This is what it looked like. No, I am not picking up food. I think I am picking up salt. It's very interesting. So it's not a food load at all. But there are miles involved, so I'm gonna just do it. Interesting part, they got all these flatbeds going and like inside. I guess that's how they load them. I'm a van driver, reefer to be specific. I trained on the dry van. So, I don't know. I was sitting here trying to figure out where they're going to load me, and then I think I found where they're loading. I think it's right here. Y'all see this right here? Right there. that looks like where they're loading. But the lady who checked me in was like, come over here by the flatbed drivers. And I'm like, okay. And then I get over here, I'm like, how are they loading? Like, you see this guy, you see him. I'm like, okay, I see how they're gonna load them, but they're not gonna load, they can't load me like that. So, and then I see that imaginary dock, and I'm like, oh, I guess that's where I will go. One more thing. That's one thing that bothers me. Like, you can plan. I think I've told y'all this, but you can plan and have your time, and you be like, yeah, I'm gonna get here, do this. And I got to the shipper where the address was. I don't know if this was their fault or it's customer service fault on my company side. But I get to the shipper, and she keep asking me what my number is. I'm just like, she's like, where it's going, what's the location? And usually when you hear those words, it's like, okay, I'm probably have to call my company or do something like that. So she was like, oh, it's at our other location. She wrote down the address, and she was like, I'm sorry about that. I was like, it's okay. She's like, oh, it's only a few minutes here. A few minutes is like, you think few minutes is down the street around the corner. No, this was down the street, around the corner, get it back on the interstate, 2 exits down, and then you get here. So I didn't plan for that. I'm like, y'all messing up my time, because I'm going to get to my fuel stop today. And then I think I'm going to shut down, but I'm just hoping that they have parking there as well. I want to get to my fuel stop, but I actually wanted to touch bases and I wanted to get to Terre Haute today. This load it's not due until 7 in the morning, and we are on Eastern Standard Time. But I wanted to get it all out today so we can move on with something tomorrow. But yeah.